Residents and business owners in Kabale District, particularly within the municipality, are facing a severe water crisis as the National Water and Sewage Corporation struggles to restore supply for over a week now. This has forced residents and business people to trek for some distance in search of clean water to use at their homes as well as workplaces. Aggrey Matsiko, one of the affected clients of the National Water and Sewage Corporation, emphasizes the crucial role water plays in one's place and its contribution to the majority of household functions. He adds that as the public, they are unaware of the reasons for the prolonged water outage as they have received no information from the management.
I'm regretting the incidents that is happening here in town. Find that we are not having water for a couple of weeks or a couple of days, and we have not had any communication relating to that, why water is missing. And I urge those definitely who are responsible for that to take that thing seriously, because without water, then that means we are in dilemma.
He appeals to the leaders to consider following up on the incident because they are being adversely affected.
Definitely there are some places, especially like us, who find you have a number of customers. You have the wash places. And these wash places definitely need what? Need water. If you find that the ablutions or the toilets, the urinals, they are not clean, actually the likely consequences of that is even having a problem of diseases. You see, without water, the listener should understand that there are likely challenges of people getting diseases like cholera, like dysentery, and others that relate to that.
Wasa Bohari, a hotel owner in Kabale town, expresses frustration with the lack of water at their workplaces as it forces them to pay others to fetch water, which is costly. Speaking to Sam Alinaitwe, the chairman L3 for Kabale Municipality's Central Division, says that most people have been affected by the water shortage for about 2 weeks now. Alinaitwe stresses his concern about the sewage line possibly breaking down due to the lack of water used in the urinals and toilets.
The urban setting. In an urban setting, people survive on water, and entirely by policy, which is supposed to be served by National Water and Sewage Corporation. So any day that passes when people have no water, it creates a lot of problems. You meet people carrying jerry cans, and of course National Water has always been pushing to avoid all other water sources so that we can use treated water. So that one means that there is a big problem.
Alinaitwe also raised alarms about the potential health risks posed by the lack of water, including the possibility of diseases like cholera spreading due to compromised sanitation facilities.
Now imagine within the sewage system where people are not using cisterns to flush, then it is also going to create a lot of blockages, which is also going to paralyze the sewage system and which is also going to create hygiene problems. So I want to appeal to National Water to move fast, and also because this is something that has taken a lot of days, it also puts us in a position where we need to know that if such a something like this happens, what can we do? Should they also start thinking of reservoir tanks within the town center?
According to Patrick Otim, the National Water and Sewage Corporation manager for Kabale District, they are aware of the challenge facing their clients. He explains that the fault resulted from inconsistent power supply in Kabale, which destroyed one of the high-yielding water pump motors.
We are having a water supply challenge in the area, which has been mainly attributed to our reoccurring power fluctuations in Kabale that has affected one of our pumps, water pumps. So we currently got one of our motors getting damaged, which is a high yielding motor.
He further explained that they are currently operating at 40% capacity production, which is insufficient to supply the entire town. He assures that the team is on the ground to rectify the challenge and expects to reconnect clients within the next 24 hours.
Currently, we are running at 40% capacity, which is using the slightly smaller pump to produce water for the town. And this 40% production capacity is not sufficient enough to meet the current demands of the town. But the team is on ground, the technical team is on ground. We received a new motor, they are fitting it. We are able to handle the faulty power line from the transformer.
The recent water crisis in Kabale is indeed an uncommon occurrence, as the region has historically enjoyed relatively stable water supply. A story by Jonah Namara, Norbert Nyamachi for Kigezi TV.